Good morning, friends. This is Kathy, and welcome to Mixed Media Frenzy. It's too early in the morning. All right, so there's the little layout up in the top left-hand corner, and I love the white stenciling behind the photo on the craft cardstock. Now, I love the look of the stencil, and I happened to find this stencil in my stash, so I'm using some white paint. I did pick up me some white paint because mine was all dried up. So if you have paint, use it because it does dry up and then you have to throw it away. I have lots of paints, and I think the new year I'm going to challenge myself to use paint on my layout just to kind of use up some of my paints that I don't use. So I think after I do this, even though they don't have any on the left-hand side, I'm going to carry it over to the left, just like that, just to kind of add some more details to the side. Now, most of that gets covered up, but you can still see the lines. And of course, I'm bringing out my favorite snowflake stencil that I've been using throughout the month. And I'm going to scatter some snowflakes around. And I'm just kind of using the two there. And if I get it onto another one, it's all right. It's all good. All right. Just a couple more. Move it down a little bit. I love that. That's so pretty. All right. Let's see. What am I doing now? I do come in. I have to go clean my stencil, but I do come back in. I think it's after I do all of the embellishments. I come in and splatter white paint. I forgot all about it until I had my photos on. So I got my scraps and I mounted my photo. Now I'm just using a couple pieces just to go underneath the photo. They have a lot of phrases and tags on their layout, and I don't have that, so I'm using this photo of the kids, Lane, Lily, and Lukey, and they are playing out in the snow. This had to have been either 2018 or last year. I'll have to ask Nikki, see what she says. So I've been wanting to use these sweaters, and since they all have a red coat on, Lily has a pink one on, I thought the red and pink went really well with this layout. So I'm using two sweaters. I did pull in that one. And I'm using a little pink house because they were at their house playing in the snow. I'm going to tuck this sweater in behind that sweater. And I'm using those two arrow stickers. Now that pink one above the red one that says lovely, I'm going to put the year. This little label says Burr. And then I'm going to bring the title down underneath the... All right, I did it again. I realized what I'm doing. So when I am pointing out something on my phone to tell you about it, I point with my finger and I touch my phone. So then it stops recording. So then I have to go back and do a second voiceover. I've done that twice now. I hope I don't get in the habit of doing that. So there you see my title. I do end up moving it over just a hair bit to the left, only because I wanted to use a couple of them like star snowflake things at the end of Burr. And I love these white letters. I've been wanting to use them all throughout the month, and I don't think I used them once, but I'm using them now. I used up all my R's though. All right, so now I am trying to think of stuff to put over on the left-hand side on my stenciling. I love these little mittens, and since they're outside, I just couldn't find a place for them. So I don't end up using them. I do put them on my hand to try and use them, but yeah, they don't get put on there, but maybe another layout. Okay, now I'm pulling off some stars, and I'm going to scatter them around my layout. What to do? I do find this cute snow globe, and I end up putting that up top. Love that. Just goes with the winter theme. Okay, then I'm going to bring in some more stars, and here's the hat and the mittens that I'm trying to use. I do bring in another sticker that says Burr. So I have 3 of them, one over to the left, one on top of my photo, and Burr at the bottom for my title. Now my layout turned out quite a bit different. I did use bits and pieces, the craft cardstock, the white stenciling, and the photo, same size photo, and I just have different embellishments. All right, so I'm adding a couple red hearts to it. Super cute. I love how this turned out. Here comes my stenciling, or not my stencil, splattering of paint. So I do cover up most of my photo. And I don't care if the white splatters get on everything else, like it got on my title, and the arrows lovely, and the sweaters. It's all good. So pretty. I have been trying to use a paintbrush. Like if I'm going to, look at all that splatter on my arm. I don't know how I did that, but I got it all over the place. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. Next thing I'm going to do is add some enamel dots, some red ones, just to make their red coats pop in the photo, and that is it. Don't forget to go check out my friends. I'll have their links listed below, and don't forget to go check out the Facebook group. I'll see you later.